Some pre-democracy advocates under the aegis of Vote Must Count International have expressed concerns over the state of democracy and the institutions that should promote in the country. Members of the group expressed this at a conference in Abuja, where they met to proffer solutions to numerous challenges impacting the growth of the nation's democracy. Some participants at the event who called on politicians to align their aspirations to the development of the nation say, democratic institutions must live up to their billing of saving the nation's democracy from the hands of desperate politicians.
We are very, very angry because Nigeria stands a chance to continue to be the lead for the future of Africa. If Nigeria is given the opportunity to succeed, definitely it's a new channel for African success. Africa cannot find its place in the Committee of Nations until Nigeria is politically stabilized. The stabilization of the Nigerian politics must have everything to do with credibility in our elections. It must have everything to do with the integrity of individuals who contest elections. And until the Nigerian people stand up to protect that interest.
Our democratic system must start from our electoral process. That is the truth. Our electoral process is at fault. We have a very strong democracy in Nigeria. But the electoral process where you need money to win an election, 2019 election, I drove to my polling unit. Somebody with over 50 million naira car drove to me and said, please, I need you to give me money to vote for you. We can talk and talk and talk, but the system remains the same. The youth keep shouting and shouting, but the system remains the same. Without money, you cannot win an election in Nigeria. You have to start from your polling units to the constituency, then to the central district. It's not easy. Moving from one location to another, it's not easy. It is only the strong that win an election in Nigeria. The youth will get it and they will fail, but we will get it one day. And that is the truth. It is a message I want to pass across to everyone today. The Nigerian democracy is leading in Africa. We should not begin to criticize the government. We should come together to make this work.
We must have a true democracy. And a true democracy does not end with the electoral process. And that is the third thing that the citizens must take ownership of: good governance. We must ask for good governance by determining how our budget is spent. We can't allow some people to sit down in the National Assembly and start buying cars for themselves and forgetting the masses. We can't allow this country to continue by destroying our economy. Ask anybody who don't want us to say no to what is happening, or who is claiming that we have the best democracy in Africa or in the world. We need a democracy where Nigeria will be ready to secure its territory and inside the land. We need democracy where no corrupt politician will come out and say that I have the money to buy the country, whether you like it or no. How dare can you tell me that it is something to take back home, that in Nigeria, if you don't have money, you can't win election? And that is democracy. What is democracy? To buy the people, is that democracy? It's never a democracy. We want a democracy where when there is campaign period, the atmosphere of the campaign will be determined by ideology, not by tribalism and religious sentiments. That is what you call the best democracy.